This is Kenya News Update today. At least 23 people are dead and a major city is underwater. Overnight, a single storm turned the streets of Nairobi into raging rivers, trapping thousands in their homes and businesses. But here's the twist. This wasn't just a natural disaster. This was a disaster many saw coming, and the anger is boiling over. You're about to see the shocking scale of the destruction, the desperate rescue missions still underway, and the political firestorm erupting over who's to blame. This is the Nairobi flood crisis, minute by minute. Meet the people of Nairobi. From the vast informal settlements to the upmarket neighborhoods of parklands, no one was spared. Torrential rains lashed the capital late Friday, and by Saturday morning, the devastation was everywhere. Rescue teams were pulling bodies from the water. Police said they had saved at least 29 people overnight and remain fully deployed. But the scale is staggering. The Kenyan Red Cross says a huge number of areas in the city were affected, but also counties all over the country. AFP reporters saw heavily damaged roads and infrastructure across the city. And here's the part that will blow your mind. This comes just 1 month after AFP reported on an emergency-level drought in northeastern Mandera County that killed large numbers of livestock. We're swinging from one extreme to another. Multiple studies have tracked the increasing frequency of these extreme wet and dry periods in East Africa over the last 20 years. The climate is changing, but the response? That's where the controversy explodes. Following the rains, there was immediate and fierce anger online directed at Nairobi Governor Johnson Sakaja. He had vowed to deal with drainage and road infrastructure when he took office in 2022. Well-known activist Nelson Amenya didn't hold back on X, saying, Sakaja should be in jail, not in office. He continued, there's no storm water drainage system. I haven't seen any active flood management or even preparation for it by the county of Nairobi. Nairobi opposition Senator Edwin Sifuna added, yesterday's flood situation was an indictment. We need a comprehensive review of how the city drains because the piecemeal interventions are not working. The criticism is brutal and direct, and the impact is massive. Kenya Airways was forced to divert several flights away from Nairobi to Mombasa. The Red Cross reports hundreds of households in neighboring counties were also affected, with vast swathes of farmland destroyed. Munir Ahmed of the Red Cross made a powerful plea. I would call for joint efforts between the government and humanitarian agencies to deal with this problem and to understand why we are having this havoc. So what's the bigger picture? Some say this is a tragic act of nature, a symptom of a changing climate that no city could fully withstand. Others point directly at failed promises and neglected infrastructure, calling it a man-made catastrophe enabled by poor leadership. The tension is clear: prepare for the future or drown in the past. Do you think Nairobi's leaders failed its people, or was this an unavoidable natural disaster? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news.